Hello, my fellow Nigerians. Here, what one of our own is saying. He says, there would have been a better Nigerian if Obi had won. There is nepotism in Tinubu's government. Enyinaya Abaribe, the senator representing Abia South, says Nigeria would have been a better than what it is at the moment if Obi Peter, candidate of the Labour Party, had won the 2023 elections. Abaribe, who spoke on politics today, a channel television program, on Monday, said Obi would have been Obi would not have been an nepotistic as the administration of President Bola Tinubu. If Obi had won, you probably would have seen a better Nigeria than what we are seeing today, he said. Number one, he would not be as nepotistic as this government. He wouldn't. It's not in him. That is just who we are. We feel for the other people. The lawmaker lamented that Tinubu appointed 4 ministers from Ogun alone, noting that many other states have just one. I say it, and I don't think so. We are seeing it every day. I just gave you one example. How can Ogun State have 4 ministers? Why does he favor Ogun State? Oyo State has only 1 minister, Abaribe said. The nepotism of Buhari, which nobody followed, has now deepened under President Tinubu because Buhari did it and nobody said much. I was the only person shouting. He said that rather than waiting for presidents to be fair to the people of the Southeast, it is high time people of the zone went back to revamp it, make it more livable, better and more cohesive. It is obvious that if we continue to look at whoever becomes president, they will look at us and do us right. Apart from Obasanjo and maybe Jonathan, I do not think that we have seen that same type of fairness, he said. Speaking on the arrest of Simon Ekpa, the self-acclaimed Prime Minister of Biafra in Finland, Abaribe said it is a welcome development. What he does is that it will tell those people at home who are purveyors of violence, who have been instigated by Simon Ekpa, to now know that he actually said he's just a content creator, he said. We have always said that what he continues to direct from there is antithetical to what the Igbos stand for, and it is totally wrong. And what has happened is that legitimate quest for the IPOB seeking a non-violent referendum was turned by all these kidnappers because they have found a key. Because to an average Igbo people, when you say Biafra, you must be doing the right thing. Whatever they say they are doing in the Southeast is not supported by anybody in the Southeast. All you have is a band of criminals. Also, our security agencies find it difficult to discern between a criminal and somebody who is saying he's doing agitation. So every little thing that happens, they will say it is IPOB. The senator added that the Igbo had always condemned what Ekpa and his tried to direct from foreign lands. He also said that the violence in the southeast can be brought to an end when Nnamdi, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, is released. He added that many of those perpetrating violence with Kanu's name would not have any reason to continue when he is released. My people, this is what we are saying. In the comment section, let's hear what one of our own is saying. He says, don't stress yourself beyond control. The economy needs a revivalist, come industrialist to recover. None of the past and the present leadership of Nigeria fits this role. Obi's government could be worse, as most of the so-called economic policies we have been applying post-independence are at best what could be done, damage control. The only thing I don't understand is how we expect debt forgiveness from a creditor. You bought jets and limousines for pleasure. He tired me. My brothers and sisters, this is what we are saying. Just watch, count and note where the comments are coming from. Extrapolate to Ironsi as president, Anyim as secretary to the government of the federation. If you like, then talk about nepotism. Abaribe said Asiwaju Tinubu took 4 ministers from Ogun and 1 in Oyo State. Let the Oyo people complain. 2. The constitution says minimum of 1 minister per state, and the president fulfilled that. 3. Fast check press. President Jonathan's era. All key posts went to the east and Niger Delta. Buhari did the same. Peter Obi stylishly eased out all Enugu and Abia states workers when he became governor of Anambra State. Fact check. The 5 eastern states gave Peter Obi 94% votes, but need 10 ministers. Don't mind them. They brought tribalism into Nigeria in that their most useless coup of 1966. I have never seen who are very shameless like the Igbos, always blaming others for their own personal inflicted misfortunes. He is saying Obi would have done better. If Obi would have been the president, we would know that Tinubu will do this type of thing to Nigeria. They say if you do not test, woman do not test 2 husbands, he will not know the better. The one that will be okay. Says another one. You have a shallow response. Let's call a spade a spade. How can he does that? And you are writing nonsense. If others does it, why can't he correct it as a follower of Baba Awolowo and a Democrat? How can 4 ministers come from a state and you are defending nonsense? Honestly, you are part of Nigerian problem. Can Awolowo or Baba Ajasin or Baba Adesanya do that? No. My brothers and sisters, another one says, when I hear such stories from such people, immediately think of tribalism. It would have been better if it is someone from other tribe and not from Obi's tribe talking, so that people would not ascribe it as a tribal sentiment. That's all. There is no doubt about the statement. It is a fact. Tinubu is just so clueless and old. See his recent address at G20, alias, what do I do? Completely out of tone with presidential qualities. He is a complete disgrace for those who rigged him into office. People like Wike, INEC, and the judiciary. My brothers and sisters, see what we are saying concerning all the issues on ground. We want Nigeria to move forward. We can say that Abaribe is right or wrong because he has right to his projections and views, because Obi is not the president, but the action we see now in bad tenure is what we can assess and talk about. So far so bad governance and policies yielding bad results. Let's do the needful. Yes, you are correct, but Obi won. They overturned the results to favor the notorious politicians who is now troubling the nation today, but very soon God is going to trouble the wicked, the greedy, the criminal human animals. God is wonderful. They say God, with God all things are possible. So many of you are brainless. Obi win in your dream. My people, if he wins or he did not win, let's just leave everything to God. God is in control, says another one. There are the songs you people sing every other day. How could Obi have won? Someone who came third. Atiku, who ought to say that kept quiet as he knew that Tinubu beat him through INEC and through judiciary, even the security. So my people, let's leave everything to God. God is in control. Those who voted tribally without national interest in their hearts in the last presidential election are complaining, crying, and wailing for national cake. That is a behavioral human being. They want to reap where they haven't sown. It is impossible. No free ticket meal in anywhere in the world. Another one says, are you saying that this wasn't nepotism, tribalism, and lopsidedness in Jonathan government and Buhari government? Provide the statistics and compare with Bola Tinubu government. Bola Tinubu government is better than the twos. In fact, Bola Tinubu government is better than OBJ government. Honestly, the political appointments of Bola Tinubu government are well distributed among the regions in Nigeria based on the contributions of each region to the political success and victory of Baba Tinubu government. Politics is give and take. And Tinubu said he bought this office with his hard-earned money. So, my brothers and sisters, just let's leave everything to God, that God is in control to judge everyone with his or her deed. My brothers and sisters, this is another issue for debate. In comment section, you are free to write, say your opinion. Subscribe to this channel, share, love, and like. God bless Nigeria. Thanks and God bless. Amen.